Alright, hello and welcome back to TCG Love, to a special video. Today, it's not gonna be just an opening, I will be explaining you guys how to play Ravnica Cluedo edition. So this is a tutorial. Of course, I will be still scanning the cards in here for some coins, but since it's a tutorial, I wanted to do it quickly and simply. So you get, when you buy this product, all of this stuff here. You have a few jumpstart boosters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jumpstart boosters, which make a game possible for up to 4 players. The rules text says you can also play with 2, but this is more designed for 3 to 4 players. And you get these clue cards, a few dividers which you don't need for the gameplay. Here's the rule text, so if you want to read up how to play this game again, you can read it here. I'll be leaving this on the side, so just so I make sure that I don't forget anything. You have this little pamphlet. You have this sheet that you need to distribute to all the players. You get one of these Shockland box toppers, which you don't use in the gameplay itself. I'll be quickly opening this one and scan it right away, just because I'm curious what we get here. This is really a valuable card. If you buy this product, you get really your money's worth when it comes to Magic the Gathering cards. And this is a big part of it. Overgrown Tomb, we got here, it's a Shockland with a Clue artwork, Clue inspired artwork, and always in foil, so that's pretty cool. Let's see how much this card is worth. $18.27, alright, it's a little bit less than the last ones that I opened, but yeah, you get a really nice card here as a little bonus. You don't use this in the gameplay with this game, so we're gonna leave it to the side. I will scan the rest of the cards as well at the end of the videos for some coins. Let's get the scanner out of here for now. But, so what do you need to play this game? You need this pack of cards here. And these cards are also not used in the Magic the Gathering gameplay, so you don't put these ones in your deck. These are a little bit separate. You have a few weapons here. You have a few rooms here, a lot of rooms. And you have a few characters here, which are the suspects that you need to find the murder between. And you take these 3 piles, separate them like this, turn them around and shuffle them up a little bit. I'm not going to do a lot of effort here in the shuffling, just slightly. Shuffle the suspects. Oops, got Peacock there. So shuffle them up. And before you start the game, you need to pick the 3 on the top. And you need to pick them hidden, so nobody sees what's actually in here. And you put them in this little confidential file case. And these are, so you have a suspect, a room, and a weapon. This is what you need to find out to win the game. There is also another way to win the game, but with the usual Clue, if you played usual Clue, the classic Clue game, this is how you win the game, and that's where this is similar to that Clue game. So this one you leave aside, and people need to figure out, well, the players need to figure out what's in this file case. The rest you take together. Actually, before I put them together, in the rules text it says, quickly show you guys, it says, place the top card from each of the 3 piles in the case file. Sure, we did that. And then reveal the top 2 cards of the room pile and set them aside. I think they do this because if you have 4 players, you have 18 cards here. So the total is 21. You removed 3 cards from this 21, so you have 18 left. If you divide this by 3, some players will, if you divide this by 4, 2 players will have 5 cards and 2 players will have 4 cards. So there's an uneven amount of cards. You need to distribute them between everybody afterwards. So there's an uneven amount of cards. In a normal Clue game, it doesn't really matter because you collect evidence from the people next to you, so to the left in clockwise order. In this game, you can collect evidence from anybody by attacking them. More to that later. So that's where an uneven amount of evidence can lead to you being a bigger target. You have more information, you have 5 cards, so people tend to probably attack you. I think that's the reason why you need to remove 2 cards here, 2 land cards, and set them also aside. And now we have, for 4 players, an even amount of cards when I distribute them now. If there's 3 players or 2 players, you don't really need to remove them because then you can divide 18 in even numbers. So it doesn't really matter if you remove 2 lands. Actually, it makes it uneven afterwards. So if you have 4 players, remove 2 room cards and then shuffle all 3 piles together and distribute them between all the players. So I will just assume we have 4 players now. So everybody gets just a random pile of these evidence cards. And you don't show them to the other players. This is your information. Information is key here. So you take them to the side and you can use these little, where are they? You can use these little things. I don't know if they're really useful to kind of hide your evidence cards maybe and your paper stuff. You can put it in here. You can hide them from other players while you play Magic on the side. I'll remove this for now. All right, so once you distributed all the evidence cards and you have these 3 in your case file and these ones open, everybody gets 2 of these jumpstart packs. I'll be just opening 2 for now and the rest at the end of the video. So everybody gets 2 of these jumpstart packs, and what you do with these is you smash them together and then you have your library, your deck, which you can use to play Magic with. If I can open it actually. All right. There we go. 1. And afterwards, it's actually pretty cool. You can replay this all the time. And the rule text even says if you don't have any jumpstart packs left, you can just use your normal libraries, your Magic libraries. You can use Commander libraries, whatever. As long as you have all these clue cards, you can replay this game as much as you want. There's enough sheets in here to use. All right. So I have a Boros Legion and a Cult of Rakdos jumpstart. You remove these team cards and you smash these 2 together and mix them up, and then you have your library. All right. So when everybody does that, you just play normal Magic the Gathering against everybody. It's a free-for-all. You can attack anybody, like a Commander, for example. And when you attack, you collect evidence. So before the game starts, you look at your evidence cards. I have 3 rooms here and a knife. And then you can, I have Conservatory, so I check that out. Knife, I check that up. Ballroom and Launch. Ballroom and Launch. All right. So one way of winning is just defeat everybody else with normal Magic. If everybody else's life is to 0, you win. So if you're last one standing, you win the game. The other way to win is guessing the 3 cards in here. So since I know which cards I have here, I can check them off and I know that these are not in here. And you need to figure out what cards the other players have. So by elimination, you can check off all the evidence that you collected from the other players and then kind of try to guess which cards are in here. Some people, I guess, like to collect the evidence based on the players. So you can put your initials here, player 1, player 2, player 3. So that's why there are 4 columns here. I don't know. I never played actually Clue, so I think it makes more sense just to check them off like that all the time. So you have a nice view of which pieces are left. And yeah, so you play normal Magic. Everybody starts with 30 life. Let's see. I think we have the setup correct. So everybody starts off with 30 life, and then you just play normal Magic. And when your creatures attack another player, you can make a suggestion. So how do you make a suggestion? You attack. If the player loses life from your attack, so you actually have to do combat damage to suggest something, you make a suggestion. You say a character. I guess, let me check the names of here. You say Mastermind Plum with the robe in some room, let's say the study, even though the study, since it's here, it's not going to be part in here, so you know actually it's not going to happen in the study. So you also have to check up of these 2 lands here. So I did already that, and Secret Passageway. So you check off these 2 lands as well, because you know that they are not in here. So you make a suggestion with a land, let's say the library, because we didn't check it off, right? So you look at your sheet, you know, okay, so we don't have Emissary Green, we don't know if he is in here or not. We didn't check off the rope, so we don't know if the rope is in here or not. And then you pick a room that you didn't check off, and you make the suggestion. So if that player that you attacked has any of the cards that you suggested in his evidence pile, he has to show you 1. So you attack the player, you give your 3 suggestions, and the player, if he has one of the cards, he shows you 1 of them. And he shows you in secret, so nobody else gets the information, and you can check it off if he has it. If he doesn't have it, he doesn't have to show you. If you attack multiple players in your turn, on your combat turn, you first you make the suggestion as well. The player to your left starts showing you a card if he has one. If he doesn't have any cards, you move on to the next player that you attacked, that you dealt combat damage to, and then he has to show you 1 card. If he doesn't have it, you move to the next one. If the first one showed you 1 card, you don't move on to the other ones. So you only get 1 card each turn, 1 new piece of information each turn. If you didn't deal combat damage, you can also, where does it say it here? Yeah, here. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't made a suggestion, so if you didn't deal combat damage and you couldn't make a suggestion like that, you can exile cards with total mana value of 6 or greater from your graveyard to make a suggestion. So if you don't manage to deal combat damage, if you have a bunch of cards in your graveyard, you can exile them to also make a suggestion. So that's another way you can make a suggestion and get some clues, even if maybe you're behind on the board or something like that. All right, so what else is in here? Whenever you show an evidence card to another player, you create a treasure token. So if a player attacked you, you show an evidence card, you can create a treasure token. I don't know why exactly they needed that for balancing, but I guess there's a reason for that. If you lose the game, reveal your evidence cards to all players. So I think they mean if you actually lose the game by having like, well, yeah, of course, if you lose the game when your life is 0, you show your evidence cards. You just show all your evidence cards. The other way to lose your game is, of course, if anybody guesses these 2 correct, and then the game is over. So yeah, if your life total is 0, you show all your evidence cards. All right. So you can win the game by reducing all the other life totals to 0. But if you think you have enough evidence to guess these 3 cards correctly, you can make an accusation on your end step. So after the combat is done, after you can make a suggestion that turn, you can make a suggestion, then in your end step, you can make an accusation. And there you have to guess these cards. If you guess them correctly, well, you guess the cards, then you look at them, right? You look at them secretly for yourself, since you made an accusation. If you are correct, you can show the cards to the player and you won the game. If you're not correct, you put them secretly back here and you cannot win the game that way anymore. You cannot make any more accusations. You can only have 1 accusation each game, but you're still in the game and you can still win by killing all the other people, and you still need to respond to other people asking you for your evidence. And yeah, that's basically it. I think I got everything here. So it's not that complicated. You can read all of this. I don't know if I explained it decently or not. I had to kind of keep it all in my head. So yeah, I think I had all the knickknacks. So it's basically like Clue, but in Clue you have a game board, right? You roll dice to move between rooms, and then when you enter a room, you ask for evidence from other players. This is just the same. You ask for evidence. Even the evidence cards are the same. You ask for evidence from other players, but to do so, you have to attack instead of moving to a room. So you have to attack, you have to deal combat damage, or you have to exile cards from your graveyard, and that's basically the only difference to Clue, the way that you collect evidence. And yeah, everything else should be in here. I don't know if I missed something. I think that's how you play Ravnica Clue Edition. All right, since we have that out of the way, man, I hope the tutorial was kind of understandable. I was rambling a little bit. So yeah, you don't, afterwards, actually, that's pretty interesting. These cards are legal in, these count as secret layer cards, so they are legal wherever secret layer, no, Universe Beyond is legal, so Vintage, History, and even Commander, it's not standard legal, so you cannot use these cards in your standard decks, but for anything else where Universe Beyond is illegal, you can use these cards, and afterwards, not in this game, though, you don't play with these cards in this game. So yeah, it's pretty cool that they made these cards still function in a way in other formats, even though they didn't have to, like, none of these effects really matter when you play Ravnica Clue Edition, and the cards that you play with are basically just normal Magic cards. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's open all the other packs to see where, actually, let's see who the murderer is. Emissary Green in the dining room with the candlestick. That was the murder for this game. All right. If you would have guessed that, you would have won. Or if you killed everybody else, you also would have won. So pretty cool. I liked it. I will keep all of these. I'm not gonna sell them. I will keep these and play some Clue. Replay some Clue. You can do it as much as you want. You just need these cards and then a deck. You don't need these boosters to play this this Ravnica Clue Edition. Of course, you can still repack these boosters and like normal jumpstart booster have like a separate little wraps for these clue cards, for these jumpstart cards, and then replay the same jumpstart packs all the time, or you can just use your own decks. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm already separating here rares and mythics from the rest because these are the ones that I want to scan, and we will see if this box also makes $50 back or not, like the other ones did. You can check my older videos if you want to see what I opened there. All right, this one is $1.16. I'll be putting this one also here, and actually these ones are also worth a little bit. I'll be scanning them in a second. I'm not gonna sell them though, but just for accuracy for you guys, so you guys know what value is in these exactly. I will be scanning them in a second. 33 cents. Boros Strike Captain. 81 cents. All right, not much here. The rest is bulk. And let's scan all of these. The weapons in the rooms aren't worth much. Not above $1 at least. But these characters are worth a few bucks each. All right, separate them. Let's scan them quickly. Senator Peacock. Headliner Scarlet. And Meistermount Plum is the last one. Right, 388. And these uncommon lands and weapons shouldn't be worth much. All right, let's just crack all of these last packs and wrap up the video. Just so you get some coins. Oh, Celestia Conclave, pretty nice. That always has. Oh, this time it doesn't have this card, which is worth something. So Vernal Sovereign. $2 for that one. Beast Whisperer. So usually this Jumpstart pack, I guess more times than not, has this card. I always forget how that one's called, which is like $5. This time it actually didn't have it. Interesting. I opened this theme, the Celestia Conclave theme, already like 3-4 times and always had that card. But I guess it's not guaranteed. All right. House Demir. And the rare mythic here is Memory Vampire and Duskmantle Seer. All right, it's a mythic, but the mythics usually in these jumpstarts aren't worth much. This one's 21 cents. And Memory Vampire, 79 cents. All right. I don't know why they have these dividers in the box. You don't really use them for the Clue game. I'm talking about these ones here. You get 3 of these. Don't know what they are for. Maybe it's just a little bonus. And these double wraps. Alright, Cult of Rakdos. Didn't open that one often. Where we get Carnage Interpreter and Rakdos himself. Alright, Rakdos the showstopper. $2 for that one, and Carnage Interpreter. $2.98. All right, that was a nice pack. 3 packs left. Simic Combine. I think that's the first time I have the Simic theme here. That's nice. I would like to have every theme at least once, so I have a bunch of bulk for my collection from each guild. We got Lonis, Genetic Expert, and Hydroid Crosses. Oh, Hydroid Crosses. If you watched my last Secret Layer video, I got this one as the Secret Layer version. Wait. That's the one that I couldn't read really. Where is it? There it is. Hydroid Crosses, right? Jellyfish Hydra Beast. And this is also the one, Jellyfish Hydra Beast. Where's the jellyfish part? I guess this big blob here on the top. All right, cool. Let's see how much this one is worth. $1. And Leonis Genetic Expert. $10. Holy crap, damn. A $10 card in these ones. That's nice. Leonis Genetics Expert. That's how I pronounce it. All right. 2 packs left. The last one I have to open with my scissors. I don't think I have one of these jumpstart packs. Wrappers undamaged. All right. How's the mirror again? What we got in here? Memory Vampire again and Duskmantle Seer again. Exactly the same 2 rares as with the last House the Mirror pack. So these are, I think, worth nothing, right? 21 cents. Memory Vampire. 79 cents. All right. And the last pack. Let's open it with the scissors. Oh, this one was already opened on the bottom. Interesting. Oh, did I cut it? No, it was the other way around, right? All right, Zelesnia Conclave again. Do we get that card this time? There it is, Conclave Evangelist. That one is like $5. You usually will get this one in this pack, and Torostani again. It's also exactly the same combination that I already pulled like 2-3 times. So not big variety of different cards each theme, but we have a bunch of themes. 31 cents for this one. All right, so we got $53 in total, which is more than I paid for this box, so that's pretty cool. You can play some Magic, you can make your money back, you get a bunch of bulk for free. Pretty good deal in my opinion. I like this product a lot. I like that they do something special. Here, a little bit of a gameplay variant to usual Magic. It's pretty interesting. They could do it, I wouldn't mind if they did a little bit something different each set. Don't know if they're gonna do it. Don't know if this is gonna make the money or not, but I like this product. I recommend it definitely. Better than the usual Murdered Call of Mana products for sure when it comes to value in each box. And you can keep all of these cards which are not that valuable themselves, or you can buy them as singles, I guess, and just play some Clue with your usual deck. With your standard deck, your whatever deck. maybe even Commander. Maybe you have to adjust the life total for that one, but yeah, definitely interesting and really cool. All right, that was that. I hope the tutorial was kind of you could follow, that I didn't ramble too much. I tried to keep the information simple, but also try to not forget anything. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time. I still have one video to go before Fallout, before I open Fallout products. And yeah, leave a comment under this video to claim the coins for the next giveaway. Check the last giveaway, maybe you won and didn't see it yet. And yeah, check the link in the description to Games Island, if the sponsor of the channel, for bigger giveaways in the future. And I will be selling these cards here, these ones, so I can recoup some money from this product. And if you want to know how much exactly sold them for, check the link in the description to my Google Sheet. And those are all the links. And the other thing you have to do is leave a like, of course, and subscribe to the channel. All right, see you next time. Peace out, guys.